Hello, beautifuls. If you could have a remote to the universe that could bring to you everything you desired and everything that was for your greatest good, would you want it? Even if it took time and effort to figure out how to use this remote, would you still want it? I'm sure the answer is yes, right? And the truth is, each and every one of us has a remote to the universe that brings us whatever is for our highest good and whatever it is that we are desiring or asking the universe to bring to us. The truth is, vast majority of people do not know how to use this remote and aren't even aware that they have it. What am I talking about? I'm talking about our emotional body. Our emotions have an energetic signature, and they magnetize to us all of our experiences. Now, I know that this is difficult to hear, especially if we are experiencing situations that are uncomfortable, difficult, even painful. And to know that we brought those in to our experience might seem very, very heavy. But the truth is, those uncomfortable, even painful moments are not meant to stay. They're an indicator that something needs to change. And when we don't know how to use the remote, we quite often get stuck in that pattern. And it's much like using the TV remote. And if you've ever, got a new remote for a new device, you have to learn how to use the buttons. And so if you are trying to, let's say, you in your mind, you're using this remote and you're like, I want to change the volume, but you're hitting the wrong button. It doesn't matter how many times you hit the button, the volume's not going to change. And the truth is, if we're not understanding our emotions, we can be thinking and desiring something, but the underlying emotion is not in alignment with that. And so we're going to be continuing to attract what it is we have been denying, repressing, judging, right? And so that journey to get to know how your remote works looks different for every person, just like their life path is unique. And it's all based on what emotions we have denied and repressed, how long we've been doing them, and the judgments that we have attached to them. That all influences our journey. But there are some things that are most definitely in common for every journey, for us to understand how to use that remote and attract what it is that we want into our experience. So one of those things is to become very present in the body, because our emotions and our feelings live in the body. And tuning in to the body helps us realize what is actually coming up or what wants to come up. And then we also can create an awareness about what it is that we've been pushing down. Because when we're in the body and we start to feel it come up, we'll also feel that reaction to want to suppress it. The other is to accept and allow the emotions to come. Because if we have been suppressing an emotion, we're going to continue to attract events, people, situations into our experience that help us address that emotion. Help us accept and nurture that emotion. And if we continue to push it down, we'll continue to be shown that it needs to be addressed. And so much of this suppression and judging we do unconsciously because we've done it for so long. And that's why it's so important to come back into the body. And in this place, we start to own our power because we're actually experiencing things as they are. There are many steps to becoming familiar with your emotional body. And if you're interested in that, of course, I would love to assist you, and my information will be in the details below. I thank you so much for listening to this perspective. And if you enjoyed this video, I appreciate the likes, the shares. And if you want to see more of these videos, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And until we speak again, please be well.